Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Let us continue learning the chapter 14, which is structured query language. We have started this new chapter from the previous session. Today is a session 2. Here we are going to be talking mainly about the various data types in SQL. Okay, so as you can see the diagram, in SQL we have many number of data types. So today we will be seeing only the ones which are required and which are mentioned in a syllabus. Only the basic ones we will be looking at them. Okay, so we have character, we have float, we have time. Okay, this is also another kind of a data type which we usually don't come across when it is C and C++. We have date, we have number, we have something called as a timestamp. So let us see them one by one. We will see what are the different data types and how we can use them also in the query. Okay, so the very first data type is numeric data type. So when I say numeric data type, that can be int or numeric. So this is the range. Okay, this is just in case if you want to declare it. You can declare the integer from minus, this is crores. Okay, 2 crore 147 lakhs 483,648. From there you can start and up till this number. Okay, up till this number you can declare the integer. If at all we are talking about numeric, we can talk about minus 10. This is exponential. Okay, 38 to the power 38 plus 1. From there to positive 10 to the power 38. Positive minus negative 10 to the power 38 plus 1 to positive 10 to the power 38 minus 1. Up till this is the range of the numeric. So when I talk about numeric data, it contains both positive and negative numbers. So if at all your database contains such kind of a number, then you can use these kind of a data types. Okay, so this is your numeric data type. Next comes is floating point numeric data type. So floating point, as we know that it will have decimal numbers. So here, when I say float, I can start from minus 1.79e to plus 308 to positive 1.79e plus 308. Okay. So when I talk about real numbers, I can start from minus 3.40e plus 38 to 3.40e plus 38. So it is a huge number of gap we have. That is different number of range we have. So if you are using a float or real numbers, then you can make use of this kind of a data type. Next kind of a data type is date and time. So in date and time data types, we have three kind of category. First one is date and time. So this date and time, it has a range of from Jan 1st, 1753. Okay, from here to up till December 31, 9,999. That is, currently we are in 2024. I can use this particular data type up till 9999, which means I have such a big, huge range of date and time which I can use. Next type is date. So if at all I'm using date, it is used to store the data in this particular format. That is month and then day and then year. So if at all you want to store the data in this format, you can use the data type date. Next we have time. Time is, it stores the time like this one. Okay. For example, 12:30 p.m. or any kind of a date as in time 1 p.m., 1 a.m. So in this format, it will help us to store the data in the database. So this is your date and time data type. Next, we have character string data types. Okay. So we have character, and for string, we have varchar. This is called as varchar. So what does character does? Maximum length 8,000 characters. Fixed length non-Unicode characters can be stored if at all I'm using a character data type. If at all I'm using variable character, then I can maximum 8,000 character variable in non-Unicode. Now when it comes to character, I can use it like a string. Okay, set of combination of different character I can use in variable character. In character, I'll be able to use a single character. So that is your character and string data types. For string, we will be using variable character. So now that we have seen different kinds of data types, how am I going to use it in a SQL command? So here we have a create table command. Okay, this command we will be learning in detail in the coming session. But as of now, you understand, create, as we have discussed in the previous session, is a data definition language. With that, I'm going to create a table. So if at all I'm creating a table, it is becoming a data definition language. So I'm using the keyword create, then I will use the keyword table Then table name is left to the user, whichever name he wants to give. After that, whatever the columns you want, okay, in your table, those column name will become the attribute. So column name, next you will specify the data type. All the data types, whatever we have studied, any one of them you can choose, again, you can use it here. Column 2, you can use another data type, column 3, so on and so forth. Finally, you will close and you will put semicolon. So this is the syntax in order to create a table. And while creating the table, we will declare each of the column, that is nothing but the each of the attribute, and we are also supposed to maintain their respective data type. That is the reason we are learning about the data types today. Okay, I hope this is clear. So create table command, once again in detail we will learn. But as of now, you can see this. Here I have an example, a real world example I have given. So I have create table. The table name is person. Okay, persons is a table name. Person ID I'm creating of integer type. Last name I'm using variable character. So 255 character is allowed here. First name, once again, I'm declaring is it of a data type variable character. Once again, 255. Address as well, variable character, 255. City as well as variable character. Okay, so this is how I will create. So let us try and do this in a Oracle. Let us practically try and do it. Before that, just see here, I have insert into command. So once I create my table, that is once I have my skeleton. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I need to insert the rows. So how do I insert the rows? I will use the insert command. So I will use insert into, I will use the same table name. For example, here person. So I need to put the person. Then I will put the column 1 name, column 2 name, column 3 name. So in this case, it is int, person ID, last name, first name, address, and city. And I will use the keyword values and I will put the values. Respective values will be inserted. So this is how we use the data types while we are creating the database. Now let us quickly see how we can use this in a Oracle. I will run and show you. So let us try creating the same table which we have used in the example here. So as you can see here, I'm using the create table. Now you all can see so many SQL commands I have used here. That is because I just wanted to clear the space so that you can see only the commands which I've created. So create table, I have used the keyword person, person ID, and the same thing. So these are the data type I'm using here, variable character, as well as I'm using integer. Okay, so only those are required for me as of now for this particular example. So once I create it, I press enter. Okay. And table is created. You all can see that table has been created. Okay. So if I do use a command, select star from the table name, that is nothing but person. If I do this, there is no row selected. That is because I have only created the skeleton of the table and I have not yet added any rows. I have not yet inserted any rows into it. Okay, so if I want to see the skeleton, as in what are the columns I have, what is the table name and everything, I can describe it. So I will use the command disk person. Okay, so this is how my table is. Okay, so as you can see here, I have the names of my attribute, right? So here it is the different names. So person ID I have, which is of type number. Okay, though we have declared it as integer, that is nothing but number. Last name is variable character. First name is variable character. And rest of all of them are variable character. So this is the type. As you can see, this is the data type of the column name and this is the name of the column. Right? You can also see here null. This is nothing but if at all you declare any primary key. Okay, in such cases, it will be shown over here. Since we have not declared, we have not gone that far in our session. Since we are only learning how to use the data type, this much is sufficient for us today. Okay, so we have created a table and we have declared the data types. Okay, so insertion and everything, we will do it in the next class. In today's class, we have created the table and we have seen how I can see the table exactly what are the different columns I have and what are the different data types used in this. Okay. So that's all in today's session, students. Thank you for watching. Keep learning. Hope these sessions are helping you all in your studies. If you want me to add any more information into this, kindly let me know. Will do that. Okay. Till then, keep learning. Thank you for watching.